What's up, everybody? I don't know what happened. I got kicked off, so the first video we're going to consider part 1, and now I'm going to get into part 2, okay? So I apologize for that. Somebody called me, and it kicked me off. I am almost done, but we're going to consider this part 2, okay? I'll leave both videos up, all right? So my last words were, you decide whether you're going to be a success or not. You decide whether you're going to live an extraordinary life or not. You decide whether you're going to live an average life or not. You decide whether you're going to literally rip the cover off the ball or not in life. Nobody will do that for you. You have to believe for it. You got to trust God for it. You got to trust yourself for it. And most of all, you have to develop the strength on the inside of you by all the resistance that has been hitting you. You need to overcome that and become stronger and stronger and stronger. Life is no different than you going in the gym and pushing a whole lot of weight around. You get strength through resistance, okay? And as you know, nothing hits harder than life. So you have to overcome those things if you want to be truly, truly great in life, okay? So, lack of understanding, right? In MLM, there's a lot of people that have a lack of understanding. Right? And so they don't have anybody to teach them. Maybe they have somebody that are just saying, hey, share it with everybody, you know, and don't quit. Well, that's not enough. I'm sorry. In network marketing, that's not enough. You need more than that. Okay? Somebody's saying, well, some will, some won't, so what? Well, I want to know the philosophy, right? I want to know how to believe in myself. I want you to show me, you know, what I need to do with my fear. You know, you need to make fear bow the knee to you. Okay? you need to make fear literally bow the knee instead of you bowing the knee to it, okay? So lack of understanding. People also fail from lack of support. You don't get the support from your upline that you needed. You enrolled because somebody, listen to me now, somebody above you is getting a fat paycheck, so that's why you enrolled. Guys, that's the worst reason to ever enroll in a business. It's about mentorship, okay? Not because of a big check. I've seen people in organizations where some guy was making 1.3 million a month, and everybody's like, oh, this guy's making 1.3 million a month, and then a whole slew of people enroll. If somebody's making 1.3 million a month and they're not helping me, like, what's that going to do for me? It's the mentorship, it's the leadership, it's the company, right? It's the culture of the people. We'll get into that in a second, right? So lack of support is another reason why people fail. No personal coaching or mentorship. I only know one way to build, and that's to pour into people. I only know one way to build is to have conversations with them on the phone. Teach them 3 nights a week for an hour, right? Do 3-way calls with them. Do meetings with them. Help them, right? Because this is a business where I do the first one for you, then we do the second one together, and then the third one you do on your own. Okay? I do it for you, I do it with you until you do it yourself. And every single one of my Overcome Nation leaders, all of them know that. I do it for you, you do it, all of them are doing this, okay? They do it for you and they do it with you until you can do it yourself. That's true mentorship. And it doesn't mean, that doesn't happen in a 3-day period. It happens through the entire process. Okay? I don't just say, hey, I got 10 hours with you, in the 11th hour and the rest you're on your own. We don't do that. We continually pour into people, help people to be the best that they want to be. So that's why people fail, right? So you have intimidation and fear, lack of understanding, lack of support, and no personal mentorship or coaching, okay? Overcome Nation, you're going to get all of that. You've been involved in many MLMs before and you had no success, right? Now I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. You've been involved in like 7, 10, 15 network marketing companies, but you've never had success. Was it because of intimidation of fear? Probably some of that. Was it because of lack of understanding? Yes, probably some of that. Lack of support? Yeah, probably some of that. No personal coaching or mentorship? Probably. Okay, so guess what? Overcome Nation, we fixed the problem. Because now it's a complete development program that's developing the wealthy person on the inside of you. So you'll never be able to say that ever again. So that means you're going to have success if you have a good work ethic and you put your mind to work and you start believing in yourself and overcoming the fears in your life. You've never understood why MLM is a good option. So we're going to teach you all of that, right? I mean, you saw it in my other video here a few minutes ago, right? I talked to them. I shared with you guys the difference between the network marketing pyramid, right? I call it the network marketing business model, right? And the and the employment pyramid, right? The true pyramid is the employment pyramid. So you got it backwards. Well, the thing you've been calling popular, if you really know the dynamics of that it's almost like slavery, right? It's that hamster wheel. If you actually knew that you're actually stuck there, that you would see you would not be calling the employment pyramid the popular thing, right? You'd be calling network marketing the popular thing because it's fair. You can pass up everybody above you. You can make as much money as you want, right? All of those various reasons that I shared in the first video, you shouldn't miss that. Okay, you've wanted to start a business. How many of you have wanted to start a business before, but there was nobody there to go, you know what? Yes, you should. There was not enough people in your life that encouraged you or inspired you or showed you the benefits of the difference between being an employee and being a business owner. Right? So maybe you've been thinking that. If you are thinking that, then you need to get with the person that shared this video with you, right? And if you're one of my personal friends right here, then you need to get with me so I can help you, okay? Again, I'm not trying to stomp on anybody's feet. I'm here to promote everybody, right? But I have my personal friends that follow me. You guys have your personal friends that follow you. By the way, you guys should be sharing this right now. If you want to share it on your wall, you should hit the share button and invite your friends to watch it, because this will help you big time, okay? I'm almost done here too, maybe another 15 or 20 minutes. All right, I hope that's okay. So you've been thinking about a business, right? We can help you, okay? So you don't like begging your friends to buy your MLM products, right? How many of you guys feel that way? I never liked it. I never begged people to buy my products, right? I knew that people want to buy, but they don't want to be sold. I never wanted to be that person. So you know what I did? I brought the terms to myself. I promised myself I would never be cheesy. I promised myself I would never oversell. What I do is the art of not selling. Okay? And so I started to approach people like I wanted to be approached, by putting out good content on my Facebook wall or on the conversation, talking about higher things, higher content. I wasn't going to talk and act like everybody else. I was going to bring real business acumen to the table so they could see this is a very desirable global business and you should want to be a part of it, because your life will change overnight if you truly put both feet in. All right? So I teach people in Overcome Nation how to attraction marketing, so people want to come to you. If you want to build a business, isn't it so much natural when people come to you? You build a business on the street, right? In a commercial development or whatever it is, right? You need foot traffic, you need people to come to you. That's why when you're an employee, you feel like, okay, they're already here looking for something, so it's easy for me to sell. So the dynamic that is so hard for people is that nobody knows about you yet. You don't have a franchise that people know about. So you have to go out and tell people that you are in business, right? You have a global wellness distribution business. How do you do that and not sound like a beggar? I'm going to teach you all of that. Overcome Nation teaches you that by having strong content so people will message you on Facebook. We have a wonderful platform right now with social media, okay? Because you know why? You know the size of the world right now? The size of the world is the size of your cell phone, okay? You can do business right now all over the world from your phone. You couldn't do that 30 years ago. You can do it now. Okay, and my first network marketing company, which was Mona V, I built an $18 million a year juice distribution business, and we didn't have Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or LinkedIn or any of those social platforms. We didn't have any of that. We had to do it the hard way. All right. So it's important for you to understand that the people that you're connected with have networks. We combine our networks of people together, and together the wealthiest people in the world build what? Networks. So you're tapping into networks. If you have 3,000 people on Instagram and 5,000 people on Facebook, your network is worth 8,000, okay? You only need 4 or 5. You only need a handful of them that are leaders, that are developed to become leaders, and go out and do what you're doing, and you can build a 7-figure a year income. Okay? You need to understand that you have that at your fingertips right now, and to not do it is what I would say, willful ignorance. Don't stay in willful ignorance. Learn something. If somebody has something better than you, go get it. Understand that the richest people in the world are building networks, and in network marketing, we're combining our networks and pushing each other to the top. In traditional business, one person gets rich at the top. In network marketing, all the people at the bottom go to the top, so all can be wealthy depending on the leadership, the mentorship, the development, okay? And you determine in your heart, right out of the gate, if you're going to build a business with us, that you're going to be a network marketing professional in Vasayo. The second thing you're going to determine in your heart, that you are going to be a success in network marketing. Those two things are critical to your success. If you don't determine those two things in your heart, then you're going to make it a hobby. And hobbies cost you money. Hobbies take money out of your pocket. Businesses put money in your pocket, okay? And this is the best type of income to make because it's residual and it's taxed at the lowest percentage. All right? Good preaching, Brother Rick. Amen. I'm almost done here. You want a global distribution business with no costs. Who wouldn't want that? Right? Who wouldn't want a global distribution business with no costs? I can enroll somebody in Hong Kong right now and help them build through Facebook, through Messenger, through Skype. Doesn't cost me anything. I'm doing it for free. Right? I build a team there, then I could spend some money and fly over there and pour into them and get that business to really, really expand, right? And if you're doing it the right way, you're going to make way more money than you're spending, okay? I don't know of any other business where you can do that outside of network marketing. So it's like an invisible franchise, by the way, okay? Overcome Nation will teach you all of this, okay? So what I want to share with you as well is that the vehicle is Vasayo. It is our global distribution business. You can build globally instead of locally, right? I think it's very, very important that you understand that, okay? And I want to point out a couple of things here that I think are significant, and then we'll end up closing, okay? Because the reason why I chose, well, I'll just leave it there. The reason why I chose Vasayo was that it was a strong culture, a safe culture. It was a safe place to dream. They had an amazing cause, right? Our hearts and hands building water wells in Africa are very, very important because 2,700 people die a day from dirty water, poisonous water, right? The children are literally drinking out of the wells that we're creating now and pulling up fresh water, and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, they're pulling like when they drink it, they're like, it has no taste. They're so used to drinking dirty water that had grody taste that's killing them. The first time in their life, they're consuming clean water that's saving their life. We're already saving thousands of lives. We just finished our first well in Tanzania about a month ago. We have 3 more that are being built right now. We're changing lives, so I love that. The culture, the cause is wonderful. The leadership. Dallin Larson has built 2 other billion-dollar companies. Guess what? There's only 13 other companies in the network marketing industry that have ever done $1 billion in sales in a singular year. Dallin has done it twice, okay? And he's doing it a 3rd time. I came out of retirement to work with Dallin, right? To work with Dallin, to work with Daniel Piku, the CEO and the other founder, and Dan Zhu out of Hong Kong. Very, very important to have those two. Daniel's background was in the tech industry. You need to be able to understand the social platform. So Daniel was a perfect fit to be a founder as well. Dan Zhu, right? He represents the international market and going all into Asia. I want to work in Asia. I want to go out there. I want to build an international business, right? I want to pour into people globally, not just locally, right? It's in my heart to build a global business. It's always been there. If it's in your heart too, then you need to get with us, okay? We have 5 products. We've done probably a little over $60 million in sales in just 35 weeks. 60 million in sales in just 35 weeks. That's significant. That's an anomaly. This is that's our very first 34 weeks, okay? You need to understand that, right? We just launched in January. Okay, we have an antioxidant product. You need this for aches and pains, okay? You need this. Antioxidants control the long-term and short-term inflammation in your body. This and if you are an athlete, then you need this for recovery. If you struggle with pain, you need this for joint pain, okay? If you are a person that is constantly, struggling with recovery and pain and long-term inflammation and short-term inflammation, you need this product, okay? This is our energy product, right? This is our energy product. This is healthy energy with no crash. This is a microgel. So is the other one. Sleep. Half of the population in the United States struggle with sleep, right? Whether it's periodically or all the time. Okay, so we have a wonderful sleep product. It calms you, and then it puts you to sleep, and then it goes to work on your brain, right? And helps your brain to detoxify, get rid of all the heavy metals that cause Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's and all of that. It's very, very important. I wasn't going to share this, but now I'm just going to continue to go. That's why I wasn't ready for it, right? The neuro product, okay? How many products are out there that are for the brain? You need total brain health, okay? Why do I want the neuro product? Because I understand that my mind is my #1 asset. Your mind is your #1 asset. You got to take care of your brain. You got to protect your brain, okay? It's very, very important that you do that. All your imagination is that, and your creativity comes from your brain. Your brain controls all the organs in your body, right? All your learning that you get from the brain, why wouldn't you protect it? All the information, right? All the mechanicals that come from your brain controls it all. So you need to really make sure that you have a product that protects your brain. This is your foundation. This is a multivitamin and mineral. This is very, very important, okay? Your foundation is what protects you in your immune system. This is what you want. But the difference between our products and everybody else's products out there is that ours is formulated in the liposome technology, okay? So the liposome technology gives you 80 to 100% absorption within the first hour. I promise you, you're not going to find anything in the marketplace right now, in any supplement or any vitamin out there that you're spending a ton of money on. You're going to get 5 to 15% absorption. So why would you take that? If you're spending $100 on vitamins and you're only getting 15% absorption, then you're spending $100 and getting $15 in value. That's not a good deal, okay? I like to be able to take my supplements and take my vitamins and take the sleep, the renew, and the energy, and I want to know that I'm getting 80 to 100% absorption at least within the first hour. That's what sets us apart. That's what's significant. That's what's unique, okay? Because I've never failed in this business, and the reason why I've never failed is that I only align myself with highly unique products, right? Highly consumable products. You got to get to the bottom of a box or a bottom of a bottle, and you need more, right? And in an expanding market, baby boomers, right? Over 1 billion baby boomers worldwide, and they want to look better, feel better, get off their meds. We have 83 million in the United States alone. They are contributing to a $1 trillion a year wellness boom, and we have 5 significant products in the 5 top categories, right? With the best technology, right, in the world for absorption. You are no longer just what you eat, you are what you absorb, okay? That's why I aligned with Vasayo. It's the fast running horse, and that's significant, and it's a legacy company, okay? Well, everything that comes out of their mouth is, we want to be a legacy company. I want to be a part of a legacy company. I don't want to I don't ever want to go to another company again. I started my network marketing business with Dallin Larson. I'm going to end my network marketing business with Dallin Larson, okay? He's the best I've ever seen, I've ever worked with in the 11 years that I've been doing it. But I love that he talks about legacy, longevity. I want to be collecting $1 million a month check if I can build this thing large enough for the rest of my life, right? And hopefully, right, hopefully, you know, I'll spend the last 20 years of my life, right, just writing books and sewing into people's lives, but continually getting checks, right, that I earned 20 years earlier by working as hard as I possibly can and sewing into people's lives and changing people's lives, and that way I can leave an inheritance to my children's children, okay? So Vasayo is the global wellness distribution business that I teach people to have. That is the vehicle, and you get all of the business acumen that I teach, that I've learned, that I've spent over $400,000 in mentorship with Kiyosaki and others, right? And I pour that into my team. We have other leaders that have been raised up utilizing and learning the same business acumen. Now they're teaching, now they're leading, and our retention is extremely high as a result of that. We have a wonderful culture of people. We're not selfish. They're unified. They watch each other's backs, right? They are like their brother's keeper. They are their sister's keeper, okay? So I want to work with would-be kings and would-be kings and would-be queens, all right? I want to work with you. I like to be a part of people's lives that know that they have a purpose and they have a destiny and they have a future, but they don't know who's going to teach them. They want a mentor. They want somebody to walk them through the rigors of business. I want to work with the would-be kings and the would-be queens. All right. So if that's you, then make sure you look me up. Okay. Now, people have shared this video with you. Those people that have shared the video, you don't want to call me. You want to message them. Okay, go to the person that shared this video with you. Okay, there's 2 of them now. All right, I left 2 of them on my wall. The first one is probably the first 45 minutes and I got cut off, so I'm going to label them 1 and 2. Okay, this was the second one. So get with the person that shared this video with you, regardless of whether they're part of Overcome Nation or not. There's enough for everybody. We walk in abundance, not poverty. All right. Last scripture that I will say, and I love this and I want to leave this with you. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. I'm going to say that again. A man's gift makes room for him and it will bring him before great men. Right? Even if you're a woman, okay? Shall I say it again? A man or woman's gift makes room for them and will bring them before great men. It means that you can stand before kings. It means that your gift will make room for you. Your gift will make room for you. And I just want to be a part of that development so you can walk out your call. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Go out and kick some ass.